back to my channel. Today I have this gorgeous olivey bronze look for you, which is inspired by Kylie Jenner's Grammy makeup. So if you would like to see how I got this look, then let's get to it. So as always, I'm starting off with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance in Lemon Drop, and this cancels out any kind of discoloration on my eyelids and also helps the eyeshadow last much longer without creasing. So for this look I'm going to be using the L'Oreal La Palette Nude Palettes, and first taking this beige palette here and grabbing the first colour and using this as my eyebrow highlight. I didn't want this highlight to be shimmery because there was going to be a lot of shimmer going on in the bulk of the eyelid, so it was really good to use a really nice non-shimmery highlight. Then grabbing the Rose palette, I'm taking this colour here, which is a matte brown, and applying this on to the crease of my eye. I'm really slowly building the colour up and making sure that there's also colour concentrated in the inner part of the eyelid and also the outer V. So as you can see here, I'm kind of concentrating the colour right near the front part of my eyebrow and making sure that there's lots of kind of transition colour going on in there as well. Once the transition colour was all done and ready, I grabbed the beige palette again and then took this shimmery, greeny, olivey colour and started packing that onto my eyelids. Now I packed this on until I was happy with the kind of a colour that I wanted to go for to make it look really olivey, and it gives a really nice contrast with the transition colour as well. And then I couldn't forget the inner corner highlight, so then I grabbed this second colour here from the same palette and popped this on to the inner parts of my eyes. And this is like the perfect shimmery shade for an inner corner highlight. It's beautiful and it helps your eyes look super open and super sparkly. Then taking the same transition that we used in the Rose palette, I'm just making sure that all the colours are nicely blended in together. Next, it's for one of my favourite things I like to do, and that's curling my eyelashes. So I'm curling one eye first and then popping some of this Miss Manga Punky mascara on, which if you've watched any of my recent videos, you will know that I am completely obsessed with. It's one of the best mascaras I've ever tried, and it is just brilliant. You'll see what it does to my eyelashes in this video, and I wasn't going to wear any falsies, so this is the perfect mascara to go for because it gives you that falsies effect, and yeah, it just makes them look incredible. And then to tightline my eye, I use Perversion by Urban Decay, and this just helps the eyelashes look super full and super thick, and I'm concentrating this also on the inner part of my eye as well. It also looked like Kylie had a little bit of liquid eyeliner going on her eyes, so I grabbed this Maybelline Master Precise liquid eyeliner and just lined the eye. So I didn't go basically with a flick or anything like that, I just lined my eye and did quite a thin line, thin to medium I'd say, just so that it did look like I was wearing something but not too much and not too heavy. For my face I used my MAC Strobe Cream mixed with the Illamasqua Skin Base Foundation and just popped this all over my face and blended it all away with my beauty blender. I decided to slightly correct my under eyes, so I'm using this Illamasqua Cream pigment in the shade Emerge and just popping that onto my lower under eyes where I have any kind of dark circles, and then taking this Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, I believe it's the lightest shade. I'm putting this on to the general areas that I like to highlight and conceal, so underneath my eyes, my cupid's bow, the bridge of my nose, my forehead, just under my contour, and also a bit on my chin, and then of course always making sure that this is nicely blended out. You can see here just how shimmery and gorgeous the eyes look, like Kylie's was in the Grammys. So then I'm taking the Laura Mercier contour palette very quickly and taking a contour medium shade number 2 and just contouring the usual areas of my face, and again making sure that it's all nicely blended out so that there are no harsh lines. So once I've always done a cream highlight, I like to set everything. So I'm setting the highlight area with the Ben Nye banana powder and just making sure that all the highlighted areas are nicely set, and then going in with the L'Oreal Glam bronzer, which is one of my favourite drugstore bronzers, and I'm setting the contour with that. And this really nicely contours the face and warms it up at the same time, and I think it's a really understated product. Then going in with that same beige palette with that same transition colour and popping this on to the lower lash line. I am making sure that I've got a good amount of product on my under eyes because I did want it to be nice and smoked out exactly like Kylie's. And then not forgetting the mascara on the lower lash lines. I'm taking the same Miss Manga Punky mascara and loading those lower lash boys up with this stuff because it just looks like I'm wearing falsies on my bottom lashes as well every time I use it. For lips, I'm using this Illamasqua lipstick here, and this is in the shade Bear. I felt that this was a little bit too nude looking and not enough peachy, so I did go in with Myth by MAC on top, and I kind of concentrated this colour in the middle part of both my upper and lower lip. And just to add a little bit of gloss, I took a bit of Buttercream by Gerard Cosmetics and I popped this on to my lips. I almost forgot to do my cheeks properly and finish them off, so I'm taking True Love here by Tarte and just applying this onto the apples of my cheeks, and then as a highlight I decided to use the Kevyn Aucoin Celestial Powder just on the high points of my cheeks and then the usual other places like the bridge of my nose, my forehead, my cupid's bow, and then I also added a little bit of this using my finger onto the centre point of my lips. And that, you guys, is the final look. I really hope you enjoyed it. It's such a gorgeous look to wear for the nighttime as it is quite glam, but it's something that you can wear no matter what outfit you're wearing, and I absolutely love the eyes. I hope you guys enjoyed it and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!